Hi everyone, you're playing, or I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 on the PlayStation 4, still in 2022, the early part of the year. I've got a new capture card, so it's an Elgato HD60, and the frame rate is a very smooth 60 frames per second, and there I got shot. I'm trying to climb the ladder. As you can see, I'm using a riot shield, which I don't use very often. But going back to COD, I think certainly over the past few months it hasn't really been in its best state overall. I mean, the sales of Vanguard have been a significant disappointment to Activision Blizzard, and there's a sweet throwing knife kill. And I'm assuming that the sales for Cold War have been lower compared to prior CODs. Here's another surgical kill. Before I continue, here's that player seeking revenge. They overthrow with the Sempex. I miss with my throwing knife. And here we are in a standoff, and then I switch it up by pulling out my pistol and shooting that player dead. Of course, they weren't expecting that one. Going back to COD, I don't want to revel in the failure of other people, but I'm actually kind of glad that Vanguard has flopped to the degree that it has. It's been a relative flop. I'm sure it's sold a lot more compared to most other games, but hopefully Activision Blizzard will really seriously consider spacing out the releases of COD games so that they allow each COD game 2 full years in the spotlight before they release the next COD. And that'll give each studio an extra year to fine-tune the game that they're responsible for. I've said it before, but I think I enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019. I know a lot of people don't like the maps, the default maps, and the more campy style gameplay that results from those maps, but just the brand new engine, the gun customization, the sound design, the expanded game modes, that was really the innovation that the series needed. And then Activision Blizzard just kind of, for lack of a better word, they just abandoned. They just shunned that momentum by releasing Cold War that didn't use the Modern Warfare engine at all. And then essentially a year later, they shoved out Vanguard, which I guess does use a Modern Warfare engine, but it's a setting that is played out. You know, like I'm a COD fan, but I'm not a COD fanboy. If the setting is tired, like with Vanguard, or if the engine is outdated, like with Cold War, I'm just not going to buy the game. I'm just going to vote with my wallet. That's what other players have done, and you're seeing the result of that. Activision Blizzard is reportedly going to push forward the release of Modern Warfare 2 2022 by at least a couple of months, just to wash away the stench of the relative failure of Vanguard. I say relative failure. Again, I'm sure Vanguard has sold more copies than most other developers and studios can only aspire to, but sometimes there needs to be failure to necessitate serious evaluation, self-evaluation. And I think definitely with the sale of Activision Blizzard to Microsoft earlier this week will help make that more of a reality. Like, I'm not a Microsoft fanboy and I don't own stock in Microsoft, but I respect Microsoft's culture as it is right now and in their business savvy, I guess. And I think with their leadership, they're in a better spot to steer Activision Blizzard and the COD franchise in a better direction. And certainly, not to make light of like the workplace controversy, I think definitely Microsoft will help in that area as well. But as a gamer, I mean, I'm not concerned. I can see why some people might be worried about Microsoft having a monopoly on the gaming industry, but I don't, that's not a reality in my view. As a gamer, all you can really do is just be hopeful and vote with your wallet or your purse.